Lakers Nation, what is going on, guys? So, welcome back to the channel with my recent video today. So, I just want to hop in here real quick and just keep this video short, sweet, and simple. So, I'm not going to waste too much time, but it is almost 4 p.m., depending what time you guys are watching it. And I'm currently sitting inside this hot car in the SUV, so just bear with me. But, man, oh man, today we got tons of news to break down in just a second, so don't worry about it. Got you guys covered. We're going to dive into this recent report. But if you guys don't know who I am, and just stick around for more Lakers content daily, if not almost every single day. It is Charfield, so welcome to my channel. Just keep it respectful. I'm blessed to have you guys. But make sure you guys smash the subscribe button. Keep sharing with your loved ones, your friends. I'm on the road to 4K subs. Like the video. And also comment in today's video if you guys are a first-time viewer. Checking out my channel. Or if you guys are a long-time subscriber. Because I'll definitely not forget to shout you guys out. But don't forget to remind me because I might forget. But also, follow my socials. The links will be down in the description. If you guys don't know who I am, I do post Lakers content. I'm a diehard Lakers fan. If you guys want to hit me up on the gram, depending if I'm not busy or not. I'm not going to force you guys, but that's your decision. I'm just letting you know. And turn on the notification bell as well if you guys want to see my content daily. It's very important. But if you guys don't have it on, then you won't be able to see my videos. But anyways, guys, let's not waste too much time. And let's just break down this recent news that's been reported less than 30 minutes, if not to an hour, coming from Shamshania. So this is great. It says Marcus Smart officially agreed to a contract buyout with the Washington Wizards team and does basically intend to sign a 2-year deal roughly worth about $11 million annually salary with the Los Angeles Lakers after clearing his waivers today. Sources tell ESPN will return to the grand stage for the upcoming former 2022 NBA Defensive Player of the Year. So he does feel a need, which the Lakers are lacking. We needed some perimeter defense at the 2 guard, but the Lakers already addressed their hole by getting a center in free agency. And, DeAndre Ayton obviously was bought out from the Portland Trailblazers and stuff like that. They got him. And he also got Jake Relavia on a 2-year deal, $12 million. Roughly, he's making around $6 million. So the Lakers did use the full MLE. Obviously, they did lose Dorian Finney-Smith to the Houston Rockets free agency after not picking up his, player option worth about like 15 something million dollars around that range. But he got paid with the Houston Rockets, and that really opened up the full MLE. Obviously, they used some of it on Jake Relavia and DeAndre Ayton, but I'm not sure if the Lakers are going to have their biennial exception worth about $5.2 million. We'll see with this move, but it also says he's a 3-time all-defensive first-team guard. He have a player option on his new deal with the Los Angeles Lakers to enter a more flush 2026 free agency. Sources said point of attack defender was a position of need for LA as well, with Luka Doncic recruiting and reaching out to him. So that is great news. I didn't know about this, that he was recruiting Marcus Smart. So they must have a great connection. And Marcus Smart, to be honest, guys, he's been a player that's been linked to the Lakers for years, even dating back to the trade deadline and even in the offseason. But he's a player that the Lakers should have took in 2014 NBA draft. But he went to the Boston Celtics at pick 6, and the Lakers selected Julius Randle with the 7th overall pick out of Kentucky. This guy went to Oklahoma State University, but he's the longest tenure with the Boston Celtics. He got traded to the Memphis Grizzlies, and then obviously got traded with his, second season on the Memphis Grizzlies to the Washington Wizards. So they just bought him out. I think he can be a key contributor. He has playoff experience. He brings leadership, tenacity, effort. He could pick you up from 94 feet. He's a pest. He's a dog. I love that. But the only concern with him is just his injury history. Like, he just hasn't been able to stay healthy for like the last couple of years. But he is older. He's not super young, but he's not super old. He's 31 years of age. He's listed at like 6'3", 6'4", weighs about 220 pounds. But he is an undersized guard, more as a 2 guard, so he's not really a traditional point guard, if you get what I'm trying to say. But he has like a ridiculous wingspan, 6'9", listed. But he's a player that's versatile. He's capable of guarding multiple positions and is really known for his tenacity, including diving for loose balls and drawing, charges and fouls. But he also improved his shooting, his playmaking abilities. It could be a very inconsistent, player at times. Like, his decision-making isn't the greatest. But he also hustles. Like I said, he brings leadership. Like, he's a pest on defense. And he has very good speed and athleticism. It's going to be very interesting to see if he does come off the bench or if he does start, but he does make sense, like perfect alongside Luka Doncic, LeBron James. Will the Lakers put Austin Reeves off the bench? Probably not, but I would. That's just my personal opinion. Now, when you look at the second unit, right, the Lakers bench isn't all that great, but they're trying to add more depth, some more, role players to surround their, stars. You want that because that's how you win an NBA championship is by having depth. You still got Gabe Vincent's expiring deal worth about $11 million. He'll become unrestricted free agent in 2026. You got Rui Hachimura. He has 1 more year left on his deal expiring worth about like 18.3 or $18.6 million. Kept me from wrong. So he'll become unrestricted free agent in 2026. You got Bronny James, who's looking to take the next leap, especially in the second year. But he did ball out in the Summer League. I'm pretty sure his last game, he did have like 18 points, but he did not play yesterday against the Denver Nuggets in the final, Summer League game. He was a DMP and also Dalton next, so didn't really get to watch that game. However, the Lakers did lose 83-106, so pretty much we did get, blown out and stuff like that. But you got Shake Milton. He's on a non-guaranteed deal. You got Jordan Goodwin. I'm pretty sure it's not fully guaranteed. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the Lakers get a player that's been there before. He's been to plenty of Eastern Conference Finals and NBA Finals. So I know Celtics fans are just not happy about this because he's going to our rivals, the Los Angeles Lakers. But once again, it's 2 years at $11 million. That buy no exception money for Marcus Smart, the Lakers don't currently have access to that, even if when they do waive Shake Milton. But I've been told they have Pat to get there. Will be very interesting to see how they accomplish that with Jordan Goodwin. Contract is lightly guaranteed or perhaps a trade to free up more room and money, according to Trevor Lane on Lakers Nation. So that's what he reported earlier today. But also extra money, according to Clutch Points. The Washington Wizards, they're also going to be waiving Blake Wesley, who they just acquired from the Washington Wizards. I'm pretty sure it was for, Kelly Olynyk. And they also got some, more players, right? But this is coming from Michael Scotto. You got Malachi Brannan. He's more of like a shooting guard, I believe, or small forward. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's also going to be waived. You got Dylan Jones. So pretty much when you look at the Washington Wizards roster, they have like 15 players on their roster. So they're going to have to cut some guys, waive some guys. So that's why they're making this decision. Once again, Marcus Smart, he's on an expiring deal, roughly around $21.5 million this upcoming 2025-26 season. The Washington Wizards, they have plenty of young guys. They got some veterans like CJ McCollum, who you just traded for Jordan Poole. You got Chris Middleton. They're looking to buy him out. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they do. But they got AJ Johnson. You got Carlton, Bub Carrington. You just traded for CJ McCollum. You got Alex Sarr. He's entering his second year. You just drafted Will Riley, I'm pretty sure, in the first round. Pick 18, right? Because they just drafted a player in Trey Johnson. He's like a shooting guard from Texas with the 6th overall pick. And you just got a player by the name of Jameer Watkins at pick, 40 in the second round, right? So they have a bunch of young veterans. I think he deserves to go to a contending team. Marcus Smart, once again, words are hard. Having trouble, speaking. But Lakers fans, NBA fans, general, you guys let me know in the comment section how do you guys feel about this. Obviously, the Wizards were loaded with point guards. They had like 6 guards. So that's why it did make perfect sense for them to move off from, a player like Marcus Smart. And I can't even forget, you got Malcolm Brogdon. They're trying to buy him out. But additionally, the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks were trying to persuade a player like Marcus Smart. But he chose the Los Angeles Lakers. I think this is great for what the team needs and what they lack. And to be honest, guys, I think he could really mentor guys like Austin Reeves, especially our young player in second year, Bronny James, because he's a guard. But should I even say he's more of like a combo guard? Who knows? But he is a pass. Like, he could guard multiple positions. He can even guard 1 through 5. I've even seen him do that before. But he could slot in at the 1 and 2. Depending on certain matchups, he can guard some small forwards. But Lakers fans, NBA fans general, you guys let me know in the comment section. How do you guys feel about this move? Do you guys like it? Do you guys love it? Or do you guys hate it? But I currently want to show you his stats for the upcoming season, right? On Marcus Smart. So he did average around 15 games played. Like, that's not a lot. 18.7 minutes a night, 9.3 points per game, 1.9 rebounds, 2.5 assists. And then Memphis, 2024, 19 games played, playing around 21.1 minutes a night, 8.7 points, 2.3 rebounds, 3.7 assists. And then the year before that, 30.2 minutes a night, 14.4 points per game, 2.6 assists, 4.3, assists. But he did play 61 games back in the 2022-23 season with Boston, 32.1 minutes a night, averaging around 11.5 points per game, 3.1 rebounds, and dish around 6.3 assists. So the most games he's ever touched in his, career in the NBA is like, 80 games? And that was back in 2018, 2019. So he really hasn't been able to stay healthy, the last couple of seasons. But if he can get back to that, then I love this addition. He's not a great, 3-point shooter. And yeah, man, I'm out of your piece. Cheers.